Hey, it's Patrick. Yes, I did get a haircut. So today's topic will be depression, suicide, and self. Depression, my mom has it and it affects her a lot. Like, she takes medicine and she has a therapist, but she's too afraid to do stuff and socialize as much because of it. I feel like a lot of girls have it, but they're too afraid to see a therapist or get medicine or talk to their parents, so it just gets worse. I think if you're a girl, you really should talk to your parents or your boyfriend or somebody about it. And now onto the topic of suicide. This one's going to be a little bit longer. I've luckily never known anyone that's done it, but I've watched a documentary on the Golden Gate Bridge. Is the #1 place for suicide. It showed raw footage. It was terrible, like 2.16% survival rate. They showed a video of a survivor. He was mentally ill, but I'm not sure which kind of illness, but you could tell he was strong. He said, "I jumped, and as soon as I started falling, I regretted jumping. Then I landed, and I was paralyzed, and I couldn't move, and I was floating then. But there was something holding me up," and he said, "Right then, I knew it was God. The Coast Guard showed up and took him in and saved him. They said they didn't know what was holding him up, but it had to be something or else he would have drowned," which happened many times before to different people. This just shows you that you'll end up like regretting suicide, and it's like one of the most selfish things you can do. A lot of people think they have no one, but when you have no one, you have God and you have me. Like, you can talk to me about it. Now on to self-harm. Like, most people, like parents think like everybody else doesn't do it, like their kid doesn't do it, and like only goth kids do it, and like in reality it's like all groups of girls. First real experience with it was like a girl in my class had like marks on her arm, and she was probably the cutest girl in class, and I said, "Hey, what's up with your arm?" And she sort of like ignored me, and like, because she didn't want to talk about it. And it was gym class, and she always wore a sweatshirt, and I sort of regret never talking to her more about it, like saying, "You can talk to me," but that was 2 years ago, and I didn't know much back then. And so this year I had a follower say that she didn't cut herself one day because I called her cute. Cute. And that meant a lot to me. Like, it gave me the best feeling in the world. And another follower said she harmed herself, but she didn't want to really talk about it anymore and stuff like that. And I said, I don't want anybody to hurt themselves, follower or not. If you need somebody to talk to, you can talk to me, and that's like a promise. Well, that's pretty much all from me. A link to my blog is on my channel, and please subscribe. And if you need any help, don't hesitate to ask on my blog or anything. Thank you very much for watching. That's all from me.